I went fishing this morning and got rained out. On my way home, I was nice and drenched. And I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be nice to have a nice and cozy, warm fragrance right now? It would literally make me feel better since I was completely soaked. So in this video, what I'll have for you is some warm and cozy fragrances that are guaranteed to warm you up. One of the coziest fragrances to my nose is the 2015 Carolina Herrera CH Men Privee. Now this one's a bit harder to find, but if you can find it, it's really worth it. This one is going to have a little bit of leather and it's going to have some whiskey notes in it. Now since it's a little bit harder to find, I guess a good thing that you could do is, let's see, Roberto Cavalli has one, it's called La Notte, and these two smell relatively similar. If you like the DNA of this and you can't find it, or it's too much money since it's fetching a pretty good price nowadays. But these two smell relatively similar, and both of these are guaranteed to make you feel nice, warm, and cozy. That's Roberto Cavalli, La Notte, and CH Men Privee from Carolina Herrera. My first ones, warm and cozy. Another one that I like a whole lot that's kind of made its way into one of my favorite fragrances when I want to feel warm and cozy is a Givenchy fragrance that was released in 2022. It's also got a little bit of booze in it. And it is Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privee. This one adds a little bit of iris to the warm boozy note. So it's beautifully done with sort of a warm chestnut and the note of iris kind of soaked in whiskey. It's really beautiful. Love wearing this one. Great one to keep you nice and warm. Now another one that is from 2021, and it's really a powerhouse fragrance, is of course Armani's Stronger With You. This one right here is also going to have some chestnut in it, although there's no iris in this one. It is an amazing performer with great longevity and projection if you like it a little bit louder. That's Armani Strong With You. Now there's many different ones. This is the absolutely right there. There's a Stronger With You Intensely and so on and so forth. You kind of got to put your nose through it. I think I did a video on these to kind of give you each one of them just a tad and see what they're about. If you want to, I'll try to link it in top for you if you want to watch it, or maybe in the bottom, we'll see. But you kind of have to figure out which one you like the best. This one absolutely is probably on the top for me. I also like the leather and the oud, which those are really good as well. The Stronger With You oud and leather. But if you don't want to go, with the leather or oud, I think that the absolutely is really a nice choice from the Armanis. So warm and cozy, the Givenchy Gentleman, Armani Stronger With You, powerhouse fragrance, really good projection and longevity on this one. Let's stay with the note of iris for a minute. To me, iris is really comfort and coziness, like in a bottle, if you can get it. Of course, two of the most sort of sought after fragrances with the note of iris is of course Dior's Dior Homme Intense. It's a classy fragrance. I mean, I don't need to say anything else about this one. If you need to get this one if you don't have it yet in your collection. It's a beautiful, warm, cozy scent, great for a date. And of course, Valentino also has one, and it's Valentino Uomo, and it's the Intense. Also has a note of iris. And these two smell kind of similar. One's in the style of Dior, the other one's in the style of Valentino. Beautiful. But these are a little bit harder to find. Thank God that Narciso Rodriguez also got onto the hype of the iris and has a pretty new one, and it is called Narciso Rodriguez For Him Blue Noir, and it is the Parfum. This one came out in 2022, and if you had to, bat it up against the, the classics, the Valentino Uomo Intense or the Dior Homme Intense, this one is pretty close. Another great choice that will keep you nice, warm, and cozy is of course Dolce Gabbana's The One. Now, let me see where I have it. It's right in front of me here. Dolce Gabbana The One right here. Now this also comes in many different iterations. This one is the Eau de Parfum. I really like this one a lot. It's a little bit stronger, a little bit deeper, a little bit denser than the original one. Beautiful scent from Dolce Gabbana. This line, just like the Armani, Emporio Armani Stronger With You, has a lot of flankers. For me personally, I like the Eau de Parfum. I also like Luminous Night. Luminous Night is going to be some dates and some resinous incense. And then the EDP here is going to have some cardamom and some tobacco in here. There's many different iterations. You're kind of going to smell your way through it. I think I also did a video on that. I will also try to link it in the bottom to kind of break all of these apart just a little bit for you. But the One is a great scent profile that'll keep you nice and warm, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a good performer. And if you're like me, I think the note of incense or some smoke is incredibly comforting to me, whether it's a fireplace fragrance or just some incense. Now, Sadik and Voltaire came out with a fragrance in 2016 called This Is Him. On this one, what you're going to have is some vanilla, and there's going to be some incense in this one, and a ton of spices. It's a sort of a contemporary fragrance, really beautiful to wear when it's really cold outside. Now, for some people, this may be a little bit too spicy and a little bit too smoky. What you could do, if you like this sort of scent profile, you could go ahead and just get the Just Rock. The Just Rock is a milder version of this one, and it's going to substitute the incense for patchouli. Still have the vanilla, still have the spices, a little bit toned down, and no incense. Patchouli is going to keep you warm with this one. If you like this profile, then get the Just Rock. If you like it nice, heavy, and smoky and intense, lots of spices, then This Is Him, the original, is a great scent. A really classy one, though, that I like to wear a whole lot is Bulgari Man in Black. This one is elegant, plenty of spices, got a little tiny freshness on top in sort of an elegant kind of way. Warm, spicy, leather, rum, and a slight hint of iris. Now, it's not an iris fragrance, but there is some iris in here. But it's mostly going to be tobacco, leather, rum, with just a tad of iris. Beautiful fragrance. It's one of my favorites from the Bulgari Man line. They're all really good, but this is a nice one when it's cold outside and you want to just feel a little bit cozy and warm. It's a great compliment getter, for sure. Another one that'll give you plenty of compliments is, of course, Dior Fahrenheit. Now, it's been out for a while, and of course Dior Fahrenheit's got many different flankers as well. And my favorite right now is the Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum from 2014. Francois Desmarchis is going to treat us with some licorice. Oh man, this is so good. Licorice, rum, vanilla, and a touch of violet. I think I'm going to give this one a spray too while we're at it. I'm still a little chilled from being out this morning in the rain on the water. This right here is a beautiful fragrance. Man, it'll make you feel 100% comfortable and cozy. I mean, just look at the transition of the colors. If that doesn't warm you up, I don't know what will. Classic Fahrenheit goodness. Now, what I saw recently online that was a little hard to get for a while, but now it seems to have maybe found a new batch, or not a new batch, but some bottles somewhere. You can get this one right now and don't miss out on it. Is an Issey Miyake fragrance that comes in a beautiful box. And it is Issey Miyake Noir Ombre. This is also a fragrance that'll totally warm you up. It's a really good one. This one is going to have some vanilla, some amber, some nutmeg, some cinnamon in this one. It's got all the makings of a cozy and comfortable fragrance. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous, just like the bottle. Don't miss out on this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell pretty quickly. So if you see it online, snag it. Issey Miyake Noir Ombre. Wonderful one to keep you nice, warm, and cozy. And of course, what's a list like this without one from a car manufacturer? Most of these are designers. They're not niche, but I do have some niche ones over here, but I'll probably do those in a later video. But this car manufacturer has a fragrance. It's Mercedes-Benz Club Black. It's in a lot of lists for good reasons, okay? Here's the gist of it. You probably heard it 1,000 times already. It's a really warm, wonderful fragrance though. So Olivier Cresp, the perfumer, is going to have some jasmine. You have some vanilla, incense, and some benzoin in this fragrance. It's warm, cozy. You can get this one at a really good price, and it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. So really wonderful fragrance to warm you up when you're feeling chilly on the inside. So those are the ones I picked when I came home today after getting chilled on the water today fishing. Got rained on. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you found some of these helpful. Maybe you'll go out and get some. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, don't forget to love, like, share, hit that little bell down there so you get notified of any further videos of mine. I would love to have you on board. I want to thank you in advance. Until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself. Always smell nice. And I will talk to you soon.